Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm your host Sandman. Today we're going to be reviewing the belt chip by 44 Delta. Let's get into it. So these were sent to me for review from 44 Delta. Thank you very much. I definitely wanted these. They were in my shopping cart. And he says, hey man, I got this new product I would love the locksport community to know about. Can I send some your way? And I was like, hell yeah. So he did, and let's take a look at that. So the belt chip, regularly priced $5 each. So you were just awarded a new lockpicking belt on Discord. Congrats, truly, that's amazing. But don't you wish you had something more than just a color change to your username to represent that? Don't you want something in the real world to show off to your friends, and serve as a pleasant reminder of the hard work you put in to become a better lockpicker? The belt chip is meant precisely for this purpose. It's something to proudly display, to remind yourself and the world, yes, I am a skilled lockpicker and I'm proud of my accomplishments. This is this is for one purchase of one belt chip only. Be sure to check out the display options for the chip, such as the display stand add-on, the full set of 9 belt chips, or the clear acrylic capsule. The design details: this chip was designed by and attribution goes to Lens of 44 Delta. It was created with the intent of properly capturing the moment of ranking up a belt in the form of a 39mm by 4mm collectible chip. Many chips were made, but only the best hand-picked specimens were selected for sale. On the obverse face, so if I turn this over, on the obverse here, you will find that the colored belt highly contrasted against the background of the chip. Okay, well, sorry, this side. Encircling the belt, you will find 9 torpedo pins, specifically chosen as a nod to the 9 belts in the ranking system. The torpedo key pin was selected because it represents high security locks and, in 44 Delta's opinion, is one of the coolest security pins out there. On the reverse face, there we go, you will find a padlock and its body being cracked apart to represent your mastery of locks at this level. It is set against a tilted hexagon pattern in the background. This side is smooth, shiny, and has a holographic effect when angled in different directions under the light. There it is. I swear it's holographic. You can't see that here. You're not going to see that, but it's there. Up. There it is. I see it. It's there. It's hard to see on the camera. Take my word for it. Along the rim of the chip, you will find a thin colored band matching. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's cool. There's like this little thin line here that goes right through the middle there. Matching the belt rank color. This symbolizes your belt being tied around your waist. Disclaimer: you are doing yourself and the lockpicking community a disservice by purchasing and displaying a belt chip of rank other than what you're rightfully accomplished. There's nothing wrong with buying chips of a higher rank as motivation to advance your lockpicking skills. Just don't be that person who falsely represents their accomplishments. Besides, anyone can verify your true rank by simply checking the community. So these belt chips are just a fun way to engage with the Lockpickers United Discord Reddit platform. Maybe you are not super active on there and you don't talk a whole lot. Maybe you do a lot more lurking and studying and researching, but you want a way of demonstrating your personal skill either through your pictures or your YouTube video or just on your desk for your friends and your family and your loved ones or for yourself. This, my friends, is probably one of the most ultimate ways to do it. I have done similar things in the past where I've taken an investment, a very huge investment. This was a $750 investment of pack lock bodies, a total of about $200 to $220 in pack lock bodies. And then I purchased all of the cylinders for all of the corresponding different ranks going all the way up to black belt. So I have a quick set, I have a Schleg, I have a Yale, I have a Schleg Everest, I have interchangeable core, Medico biaxial, Schleg Primus, Medico M3, and an ASA Twin 6K. And now I can, very cool, I can now display my belt rank in the back of my videos and know, oh, I picked that lock back when I was a red belt. I knew nothing. Just kidding. No, so I have all of the belt chips. I have the black belt one in a one of those little plastic cases that you can buy, and I have my red belt here displayed here. So I don't have my black belt one displayed because I'm not a black belt. I'm just a lowly red belt working on my black belt. So I have my red belt chip here displayed. I actually have 2 of these guys, but I love having this. I love having this on my desk. And once I do get to black belt, the coveted black belt, he also has these gold bars that you can insert here, and you can buy multiple bases. This is magnetic. He sends you the magnets, you insert the magnets, they're a pressure fit. I had to use pliers to push it in, and you could totally add multiple layers of bases as you gain levels in the Dawn system. So like guys that have like 18th Dawn, there's like 2 or 3 of them, and then there's a couple guys that have 15th or 17th Dawn. They have multiple bases because there's 6 here. So imagine another 6 and imagine another tier filled for these. That's amazing. Those guys are amazing lock pickers. I've only picked 1 black belt level lock. I need to pick a second one to be able to even get close to getting my black belt. These are all super cool. All of these have the corresponding padlock color on one side, so you can display this however you want. Doesn't matter. You'd be like, I've mastered these, I've cracked them all. Or you can just be like, yeah, I just got my belt. Alternatively, you can purchase some Eastlands poker chips if you are a poker chip collector. I do have a few poker chips in my collection. I have Otter Arms, Eastlands. This guy, oh man, he's gonna be so mad at me, but he had to recently step out of locksport. I apologize. I know this name. Oh, I can't remember the name. And Picking Time, because I was on Picking Time, so I'm happy to get this. And I also have Lady Lock's chip. I have a couple others. They're somewhere. I actually don't collect the poker chips because people will make a poker chip and then 6 months later you never see them on YouTube ever again. And I love being a part of the community as best I can. I just don't go out of my way to collect the poker chips unless it's for the belt ranking system like I have here. Super cool to add to my collection. I've also picked a challenge lock from Tony Virelli when he was the owner of 3D Locksport. And I have a poker chip here when he did the limited edition Halloween set. Super cool when people do that for the community. I like the idea of collecting poker chips if you're going to, of individuals, if you're going to, maybe his name was Weasel. Was it Weasel? I think it was Weasel. I'm sorry, Weasel. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. I think it's cool to collect poker chips of people that you have a very close interaction with. Like I have met Lady Locks in person, and I have picked with her on Picking Time. So I love that I have a Picking Time poker chip here. I love that. And I do a lot of deals. I buy a lot of stuff with Eastlands, so that's super cool. And I love that people send me poker chips. I'm just not a big fan of every other day giving my address out to somebody because they have a poker chip. Hey, Sandman, you've never heard of me, but I want your address so I can send you a poker chip. I love you. Thank you. I love your work. Let me subscribe to you, but let's just keep our addresses for ourselves. Or if you want to find my address, you can just find it as it was publicly posted by a manufacturer in an online forum. Let's move on. If you like this poker chip base, this display stand here, want something that will properly display your belt chip, check out the display stand. This stand will proudly hold 1 belt chip, but it also has another trick up its sleeve. 2 6mm by 3mm magnets can be press fitted into holes on the bottom. The primary purpose of this is to allow it to link up to the Dawn stand add-on. If you're a black belter in the Dawn system, however, it can double as a way to lock the display stand down if placed on a magnetic surface. So I could just have any type of magnetic surface and it should stick. This is just the only magnetic surface I have, but that's all it is. This is $7. The poker chips are $5. I don't remember how much a full set of these are, but you can totally buy a full set. If you're a rambunctious like me with your collection on your desktop space because you're doing reviews every other day, then I would highly recommend purchasing one of these plastic things. They're super affordable, very inexpensive, and it's a way of protecting your poker chip. That's actually a really good idea because I was a big purchaser and collector of 3D Locksport for like a good 1.5 or a year, and now he no longer exists. You can still download the files, but they're not coming from 3D Locksport, and that's that. So who knows what the future may hold. Anytime I buy products from individuals who are entrepreneurs, it's always fun way to find, it's good idea to find a fun way to protect your collection like this. I think it's super cool. But also this would be good to take with me to Locksport meetups inside this plastic thing, this protector. I could put it in my pocket. It's a challenge coin of sorts. I could take it with me to Locksport meetups and I could boom, put it on the table. And that's it. I don't know. But anyways, I do like this. This is going to be in most of my videos in the background as I pick locks, just as a reference to know what belt level I was. And here's the deal. Do you really need poker chips? Well, I was a I pre-exist the LPU belt ranking system, okay? So I started picking locks 2007. I was involved with the locksport community at large via keypicking.com since 2010. And I started writing articles for the Art of Lockpicking 2014 to 2018. And sometime around 2017, 2018, I went online and I got my blue belt in the Reddit lockpicking Discord LPU belt ranking system for lockpicking, okay? That came about sometime around like 2016. I actually have the paperwork here. Believe it or not, I actually know what I'm talking about sometimes. So the Reddit lockpicking, the creators, there's 3 creators, Ith, Tumblr, and Fireshaper. Tumblr created the Reddit subreddit lockpicking 8 years ago, so that would have been around 2016. And then Fireshaper started the LPU Discord channel in 2016 as well, so 16 years ago. So sometime around 2015, 2016, that's when we had the subreddit lockpicking, and then we had LPU Discord shortly thereafter. So I try to keep track of years and dates and when things took place. And moral of the story is this stuff came about halfway through my journey of locksport. So this LPU, Discord started in 2016. That means I probably got my blue belt 2017, 2018. And then I was a blue belt for like 7 years. I didn't get my purple belt until 2023. And I didn't get my brown belt until I think I got my brown belt 2024. And then I got my red belt in 2024. I would be very surprised if I got my black belt in 2024. I'm probably not going to. I don't know. It's really hard, and I don't put a lot of effort into it like I should, because I just really enjoy picking the green belt and blue belt level locks. So black belt level locks are just so freaking hard. Like it's very, oh man, it's very wearing to sit down for like 30 minutes picking a lock, trying to figure it out, and then get nowhere with it over and over and over and over and over. And where I know that's like lock picking in general, but it's so much more fun to pick a lock for 20 minutes and get an open, pick another lock for 20 minutes and get an open, and do that, for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I like the satisfaction of opening a lock. They don't always have to be easy. They don't always have to be for time. There's a lot of problem solving in the green belt and blue belt level locks, even purple belt, of course. But once you get up to like brown belt and red belt, it's no longer about the lock picking as much as it is the reverse engineering of that lock and hacking that particular lock, because every lock has different tolerances and they're all on a spectrum of difficulty for sure. So it's just, I love the LPU belt ranking system. I love it with all my heart. I think it's perfect. I think it's flawless. I'm not a big fan of picking locks from red belt or brown belt and up. It's so difficult. I enjoy the hell out of picking all of the other belt ranks. So that being said, I was a blue belt for 7 years. I predate the belt ranking system by another, 7 years, 12 years. And so what I'm trying to say is it worth buying a poker chip? Yeah. If I had bought a poker chip, it would have been a reminder like, hey, you are this good, but you are no better. You need to get back at it, or be proud of what you are, but you need to work harder and try to find ways of getting better. And I was a purple belt for like 3 or 4 months. I was a brown belt for about 4 months, and I've been a red belt for about 4 months. So it is a couple months. So it's quite appropriate to collect these for each belt, because I did not fly through this at all. I'm not going to tell you that I think I'm a great lock picker. I'm very proud of where I'm at, but I'm going to tell you that it was a fight to get to every single belt, and I love having something to show for it. That's all I have for today, folks. Let me know in the comments down below. First off, before I let you go, understand he is running a deal here. And if you go to 44delta.com, pages deals, I'll put a link in the description down below. He's running a deal. I had something to do with, I think, purchase a product. I don't remember what he said. I don't want to put words in his mouth. People get mad. But I thought he was running a deal where you get a free poker chip with every order. I could be wrong. He's running all different types of deals. He had so many deals that I didn't want to print it up. So just go to the deals section and see what's on sale and what the deals are. He has deals where if you purchase so much product, you get other product at a discount. And I think he's running some deal where you might get something for free. Don't hold that to me. Even if he was running that deal right now, somebody's going to watch this video a year from now and get so mad. It's false advertising, Sandman. Sandman, you lied. You're fake. I'm sorry. It's a freaking free review channel on Locksport goods. What do you expect? these deals come and they go. So check out the links in the description down below, and I will catch you guys next time.